Morning, children. Today we are going to see the second part of the lesson when the people rebels 1857 and after. We started the lesson with the topic how the Nawabs lost their powers, the peasants and the sepoys level how they struggled in their field, and how the British government responses to the reforms. So these three topics we discussed in the previous class. Now we are going to see the topic through the eyes of the people. How the people were conceived the reforms of the British government, that means East India companies. People conceived that the English were determined to wipe out the religions of Hindu and the Muslims and wanted the whole population to be converted in Christianity. This is the point they have taken from this reforms and their response. Now the first topic, a mutiny becomes a popular rebellion. Mutiny means disobedient. They are not obey to the superior officer. That means the East India Company. So the fight became popular. In May 1857, a massive rebellion started against the company's very presence in India. The instant reason of mutiny was the use of cartridge, that means gun and bomb. The use of cartridge greased with cow and pig fat. Sepoys took it as the bolt on the religious sentiments and news spread in all the regiments. So this is the primary reasons the mutiny started. The sepoy mutinied in several places, beginning from Meerut, and a large number of people from different sections of the society rose up in rebellion. Anger against high taxes, disruption of craft and trades, dissatisfaction of nobles, and rumors in sepoys finally leads to the mutiny of 1857. So we said mutiny. The soldiers was dissatisfied with the East India companies and their rules, and they forced them to use of cartridge greased with cow and pig fat. So the soldier thought this is the belief against their religions. The Hindu and Muslim, they are not used to touch the fat of pig and cow, but the East India Company forced them. So this is the primary reason they started the mutiny. And there are many reasons like dissatisfied with the high tax, distribution of craft, and so these are the reasons the people rose up in the mutiny. The mutiny started from Meerut. The next topic is from Meerut to Delhi. How the mutiny carried from Meerut to Delhi. On 28th March 1857, Mangal Pandey, a young soldier, so he is the important character in this topic. Because of his death, the mutiny started and the anger spread all over the regiment. Mangal Pandey, a young soldier, was hanged to death for attacking his officer in Barakpur, and soldiers also rebelled against the use of greased cartridge. In response to his revolt, soldiers were captured and were put in jail. The response of the other Indian soldiers in Meerut was quite extraordinary. They marched to the jail to Meerut and released the imprisoned sepoys. The sepoys rode all night on 10th May to reach Delhi. The regiment stationed in Delhi also rose up in rebellion, and many British officers were killed. Arms and ammunition seized. Buildings set fire. On 10th May, The soldier marched to the jail in Meerut and released the imprisoned sepoys. They attacked a British officer, captured gun and ammunition, and set fire to the buildings and properties of the British and declared war on the foreigners. On the morning of 11th May, sepoy of Meerut reached Delhi, and the regiment stationed in Delhi also rose up in rebellion. The soldiers forced their way in the Red Fort and proclaimed Bahadur Shah Zafar as their leader. The aging emperor accepted the demand and wrote letters to all the chiefs and rulers of the country to come forward and organized a conference of Indian state to fight the British. Bahadur Shah accepted their rebellion's plea and called regional rulers to fight against British. On 9th May 1857, 85 sepoys were dismissed from the service and sentenced to the 10 years in jail for disobeying their officers. So children, understand, they started to release. That means they started to march against that East India Company. They started the march from Meerut and they reached in Delhi, and they released the sepoys and occupying their guns, arms, and set on fire on the buildings of East India Company. They captured the property of British officers and they declared that war. That means they declared the war against the British people, and these peoples are asking a help from regional, that means nearby rulers, to fight against the British. So because of this, in 9th May 1857 itself, 85 soldiers were dismissed from the service of East India Company. So this all happened among that soldiers and the British peoples. Children, understand the lessons along with your books, take your notes and write important points in note. Thank you.